Hello everyone, welcome to Cherie Voyage. Today we're going over the NARS Climax collection. So let's go ahead and jump into the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, and the lipstick. Cannot wait to get my fingers in this collection, you guys. Let's get started. All right, there were the swatches. Let's go ahead and try this beautiful climactic NARS collection on and see what we think. All right, let's try on first the Long Wear Smudge Proof Extreme Black Liquid Liner. Love the packaging on this. It's very sexy. It has kind of a rubbery texture. The bright red, it's very climax colored, I guess. All right, so let's go ahead and try this beauty on. I have been playing with it on the back of my hand, and it seems like it's going to be a really easy eyeliner to apply to the eye, simply because the brush is so long and it's flat. So you can go ahead and lay it flat against the lash line on the side that is more flat and get a thick line, or you can turn it and use the more thin, sharp side and get a thinner line. I like that it's long. I like that it has a nice narrow tip so that you can get in the edge here and do your nice little feline cat eye on the edge. But let's see how it really lays down on the eye. So for those of you that aren't comfortable putting eyeliner on, I've stated this before for those of you that have watched my channel, don't try to draw it on. Lay the brush flat against the eye and use your lash line and just the motion of your hand to wiggle it across the lash line. If you try to draw it, it's really hard to control the application, whereas if you just place it and wiggle it, much easier. I also find that placing it against the lash line on the side of the applicator helps you to get really, really close to the lash line for a very natural look. There's a Cherie Voyage tip for you guys. Those of you with hooded lids, or for those of you with aging eyes who want to bring out some definition and feel very intimidated by a liquid liner, this is a great way to bring your eyes out, because the closest that you can get to the lash line and create a really thin line will make your lashes look longer and bring definition to around the eye area. Now, I hope you guys could see, okay, I'm literally just kind of placing and wiggling, or what they call stamping, where I just kind of move around the edge of the eye in little tiny motions. Now I did flip the brush the other way, and I'm going to use that tip just to kind of bring it together. because I can't get my hand that far out there because I have to move down. So at the very end, take your brush and just draw a little line. Same with this part, the inner eye corner. You're going to come down here and you're just going to nick that inner corner of the eye. And try not to do it on top. It's better to move your hand down to get this inner corner because you get closer again to the lash line. So it's really 3 steps when applying eyeliner. You're going to work for the majority of the eye. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and create a bit of a cat eye here. And we'll go to the very end of the eye here. And just draw the tiniest little line. You could stop there if you want. Or you can go ahead and take the point. And the goal is to draw it back to that line. So really it's kind of like a triangle on the outside of the eye area. Once you have that, you just fill it in. And here we go. Now I know some of you might be thinking, well, you're a makeup artist of 25 years and you have a really big lid, so of course it's going to be easy for you. But I promise you guys, because of the angle of the actual brush, since it's so flat, this is really going to be easy for all of you out there. That to me is probably the star of this product, which is that it is extra black, it has a great formula, and the applicator is really what's making this so magical. But of course, if you guys have any questions, comment down below and I will do my best to try to give you advice or tips to help with your specific eye area. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye and then we'll get into the eyeshadow. Both eyes are done. Let's go ahead and get into the Climax eyeshadow palette. Ridiculously excited about trying this simply because not only do I love NARS, but so nice to see fall colors done so well. The color story on this is really gorgeous. All right, let's go through these. Open Space, Matte Beige. Private Show, Matte Mauve Brown. Passion Play, Shimmering Champagne. Envious, Metallic Copper. Hooked, Antique Pewter. Next Level, Shimmering Deep Brown. Up in Smoke, Matte Khaki. Public Eye, Matte Rich Brown. Night Rhythm, Shimmering Slate Blue. Woo! I don't, like, just tongue-tied. I have so many different ideas for this palette. I might just have to do another video just on all the different eyeshadow looks that you can create with this palette, but let's break it down a bit. So for those of you that want something natural, this is going to be your friend right here. For those of you that want something really smoky, very fall, I'd go right here. For those of you that want something a little bit more editorial and unique and kind of modern, go in this direction because you have basically colors that are cool and warm. I've mentioned this before. I don't open the palettes and plan out the looks, which I should, but I also love the inspiration that comes when I open a palette. It's just kind of a creative way for me to interact with colors. I'm going to use this right through here. And I'll add some more through here, but this is kind of like my focus right here. I just want to use something that has the warm and cool aspect to it. All right, let's start with the Tom Ford number 11 brush. I'm going to go into this beautiful matte rich brown. It's the color Public Eye. I'm just going to press that onto the lid. Now, normally I would do eyeliner last, but I did it before because I wanted to show you guys what the liner looked like with nothing else around it. I always press the shadow onto the lid so that it really sticks to the lid oils or the primer, and then it helps with not having fallout underneath the eye area. Taking the edge of my brush here and just kind of softening that edge up. So you guys could just wear this, and it's just kind of a nice, soft, sultry, smoky eye. Of course, we're going to do more. From there, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go in with the Hooked Antique Pewter Look how beautiful that is, you guys. Woo, so pretty. You can just wear these on their own. They each stand alone really well in this palette. Look at that. Once again, you can stop here, and this is just a beautiful daytime fall eye look. All right, let's add a little more dimension here. I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this color down here, Night Rhythm. It's a shimmering slate blue color. I'm going to take a clean finger and pop this right on top of the color Hooked, which was that antique pewter color. I'm just going to keep this right in the center. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and grab the next level shimmering brown color. I'm using my Sonia G mini booster brush. I'm just going to go ahead and brush that right under the lash line down here. If you're going out in the evening and you wanted to create more of a dramatic look, you would just add this beautiful color Public Eye in the matte rich brown on the outer edge. All right, I wiped my mini booster Sonia G brush off, and I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to add this beautiful color here, which is Passion Play, which is a shimmering champagne color. I'm just going to put a bit of that right upper brow bone area. A little bit of a pop there, catch some light. All right, I'm going to take the exact same color, the Passion Play and the shimmering champagne, put a little bit of that on my finger. I'm just going to pop that right in the inner corner here. I'm going to take whatever's left over my finger and lightly put it on the outer edge around my eye in that C shape. First eye look done, super simple. I think I did that in like 5 minutes, you guys. So the formulations on these are buttery and creamy and beautiful. Let me know if you guys want me to do another video showing you how to do the other two looks that I mentioned in the palette. Be happy to do an extended version of this NARS Climax collection for you guys. Briefly wanted to mention before I go on to the lipstick that I did add a eyeliner to the lower lash line, which is my Chanel eyeliner in the retractable pencil to give a little more definition. And this is the exciting part for me as a makeup artist and for you guys who decide to purchase this liner is that the liner, I went back and touched it up over the shadow because some shadow just naturally falls down onto the lash line. And usually liners have a very hard time going on top of eyeshadows, I have found over my very long career, and they just get muddy and they ball up and they just won't go on top of shadow. And this went on like a dream, just glided right on top of the shadow. So that was a very nice little perk when it came to this eyeliner. Let's go ahead and try Dragon Girl on. Really pretty color. It's almost a summer color, but it's a bit richer, so you can move it into a fall lipstick color. Beautiful collection, and I know that can be a bit redundant because there's so many beautiful collections that I review here on my channel, but why this one to me is so beautiful is because the color story is so well done. These shadows are creamy, buttery. There's a perfect mixture here of mattes, shimmers, and that kind of metallic finish that is refined in texture so that those of you who are 40 and up, which is me, can wear these shades and not look ridiculous, let's be honest. And I don't believe in rules in makeup, but I believe in application and formulation. So this is gorgeous, 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 and it is so refreshing to see a beautiful fall palette done so exquisitely well when it comes to the color story. Now the liner, really good. It just might be my new favorite eyeliner. It might have just booted out my Tom Ford, and it is maybe half the price of my Tom Ford eyeliner, so great job. Lastly, the Dragon Girl lipstick. Love these formulations in general. You have to take a little more time with them, but once they're on, and that's my favorite thing. I don't mind spending a little more time on products as long as I know that they're gonna have a longevity throughout the day and I won't have to be reapplying. Now, I will say if I eat pizza with this or anything oily, they do break down, but if I'm just drinking like water or just eating like a sandwich, they stay on pretty well. They're not, I would say, waterproof, but they're definitely like smudge resistant. I do find if I wipe this lipstick off, it does leave a beautiful stain on the lips. I throw a bit of a lip gloss on and I'm ready to go. All right, you guys, we've reached the end of the video. Of course, if you guys have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Comment down below. Always here for you guys. All right, my beauty friends, as always, thank you greatly for watching. If you guys like what you see here, you like supporting Cherie Voyage or any content creator for that matter, make sure that you subscribe, use our affiliate links down below, hit that like button, and leave us a comment. All right, everyone, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.